Sanibonani, bangani. Welcome to another Wednesday chat. This one is slightly different, but I still hope it adds a bit of value into your life. So there are often those moments in our lives where we feel as if nothing is moving. When we're praying and praying for a breakthrough, but not a single one in sight. There's those moments when you feel almost stagnant and as if everyone is moving ahead except you. I've been there, and on some days I feel like I'm still there. Especially because it's so easy to fall into the comparison trap. We bombarded with each other's lives on a daily basis. Whether you want to see or not, you're confronted with who's doing what, where, with who, and why. So it can get a bit overwhelming when you look up from everything and realize, or rather feel as if you're standing still. That everyone has moved on, grown, achieved so much, and yet you're still in the same place. It can get a bit heavy. But I was recently confronted with what if? What if you're not stagnant, but you're simply in stillness? What if you're not stuck, but you're actually in preparation? And I know at this point you're thinking, Tim, this sounds like a sermon I've heard before, but hear me out. They were probably onto something. The reality is that life doesn't come with a pause, rewind, or fast forward button. All we have is now, because the past is gone and the future we haven't even stepped into yet. So what we do currently have control over is the now, and a part of controlling that now is how we respond and adapt to it, which involves changing your perspective of what that moment is. So tip number one is shift perspective. Now, I'm not saying once you shift perspective, things immediately and magically change. No, but once you do, you're able to learn from where you are and show up right now as who you are. Shifting your perspective from why everyone else and not me to rather, I'm happy for them, I'm next, helps you appreciate your journey. Tip number two, believe in a positive ending. And I don't know about you, but I love me a good come up story. The underdog who eventually came out on top, the one whose blessing was slightly delayed but not exactly denied. I love those stories. So definitely believe in a positive ending because it is possible to get that. And number three, understand that there's a season for everything. Some seasons are great, some are challenging, but in the midst of it all, what matters is our response to the season we in and not falling into the comparison trap. So, I hope this helps, Bangani. See you in the next chat.